Going. Look at that. We're live. Woo! Right there, we're live. Okay, we're vlogging the live stream and vlogging. And so far, we have nobody hanging out with us. We've been 11 seconds deep and nobody's here. All right, I got to go send a message to my peeps. Oh, 3 people are here. Hey, guys, so we're vlogging the live stream. How messed up is that? Chrome's vlogging the live stream. What's up, everyone? Who do we got in here? Sorry, guys, just say hi. Say hi to the vlog, everybody. Woohoo! Good times. All right, so I am filming this and recording this on my laptop, which means we should probably get some more lighting in here because does it look so bad? Okay, guys, 1 second vlog, 1 second. Is this weird? Okay, I gotta message my people on Patreon because my people on Patreon always get mad at me when I don't notify them. So we're gonna do that right now. Patreon. We're just gonna make Patreon a little lens video. So they have this little feature where I can do a little lens. What's up, Patreon? So we're live on YouTube right now. Say hi to YouTube. Say what's up. Anyway, guys, come on over and visit, all right? Be nice to have you over there. There we go. Say hi to YouTube. Say what's up. Anyway, guys, come on over and visit, all right? Be nice to have you over there. All right. Now, say hi to YouTube. Say what's up. Bam. There we go. Notified. What's up, everybody? Oh, no. Dan in a can is on the live stream. What's up, Dan? Hey, how you doing, Mike? Hi. It's been a long time. Is the lighting better if I go over here? Not better? It's been a long time. And I really miss doing live streams. I miss you guys. It's been like a month since we've done any live stream. And I know right now, every one of you guys, without even reading my chats over there, are saying, where's Cruz, Chrome? We don't want to see your face because your face is... Crizzy, say hey. Say what's up. Oh, in the video that I'm filming today, everybody gets to see something I got. But I'm going to show you guys first because you guys are on my live stream. Check out my new floor mat. Oh, look at that shot. Crizzy, how you like the new floor mat? It's got our Van City Van Life logo on it. Whoo, say what? So, I got that floor mat from Grumpy Old Van. The guy you see over there in the comments, right there, the guy that just popped up on there, Grumpy Old Van. Yeah, that's Mr. Mike Brown. He got that for me. I just got it in the mail today. Pretty freaking awesome. Okay, I'm gonna pop this window out here. Also something you guys might see in here that I don't know if you guys see it, but you'll see Matt just came on here. It says, welcome to Certified Weirdo. Can you guys see that one? Because now I have 2 membership ways on the channel. One is Patreon and Matt is a member here. So with that join button, you now get a Certified Weirdo thing right beside you guys when you're on live streams and stuff, which I think is pretty cool. All right, let's pop this chat out so I can actually read it because I'm an old man and I can't read shit. All right, here we go. Mike, thank you for the super chat, Mike. Thank you for the floor mat too as well, Mr. Grumpy Old Van. Totally awesome. All right, Scott is in here. Van Life with Gina Payne. Oh, man. It's nice to live stream. It's been a long... 200 people on here for this guy. Truth be told, you're here for Cruz. I know it. Dan in a can. Hopefully it's not Cruz's pee mat, because I think that mat might be a little bit tough to clean. Oh, that would suck. Cruz just squats a piss on that mat tonight. He's like, yeah, screw this thing, Dad. Oh, man, you guys are from everywhere. Crazy Pete. What's up, Pete? So it's raining outside today, and I figured, you know what? It's been a while since I've chatted with all of you, so we're just going to sit in the van and have a chit-chat tonight. I don't think I have any beer in my cooler. I've got some chocolate nut milk. I want to sit down and have a drink with some chocolate nut milk. Doesn't sound very exciting, does it? It's actually really good, though. It's like cashew milk, or I don't know, something that's chocolate is pretty good. Hank Van Life, man. Thanks for the super chat. I love it that you use the little sticker. YouTube just released that little sticker thing, so you can like add a sticker to your super chats, which is super dope. I don't know if they're called super chats anymore, if that's called a super sticker. I don't know, but that's hilarious. Nice pair. That's awesome. Ollie, I'll drink a beer for you. Thanks a whole lot. Doesn't really just help getting beer. I wonder if I got beer in my cooler. I very well just might. Justin and Christina's RV van life. What's up, you guys? I am having an awesome day. Great to have you guys on the live stream. All right. So I guess the point of me doing a live stream is to read your questions and comments and stuff, and I'm bad for that. And if you're new to one of my live streams, just so you know, I'm not neglecting you guys in the comments. It's just hard to keep up. But I do have comment moderators in there that you might see once in a while that will answer. Donna, love the sticker, Donna. Your little laughing pear. That's damn well hilarious. Thanks for the super chat. You know, when I first heard that they were going to release these little funny sticker things, I was like, oh, those are cheesy, but that's actually super funny. Neil, what up, Neil? Neil's one of our members, one of our weirdo members here. What's up, man? I love it that it notifies me that my YouTube members pop in the live stream. I wish it did that for my Patreon supporters. I really wish all my patrons would show up like that. That'd be super rad. Anyway, I was trying to say something. What was I trying to say? It's probably a lie. Oh, and for all the new people that have never been on a live stream before, I'm going to try to keep up with the comments today. Probably not going to happen, but I'm just going to try. This image looks pretty decent for coming from my laptop. All right, let's get in here. Diego Antonio Rubio, I can't even pronounce that. From Chile, what's up, man? All the way from Chile, that's totally rad. Isa, what up from Quebec? You're a super cool chick, Isa, man. Super cool. Oh, crap. Travels of Heather Curtis on the live stream. What's up, you guys? I don't know who that is, if it's Heather or Curtis. You don't have beer because you gave it all away. I have a tendency of giving my beer away. What's the point about having beer in your fridge if you can't share it with those that are around you, right? I'm a good guy, but I'm not good enough to give up my last beer. So that would be a real good guy. I'm not that nice of a guy. That last beer's for me. Sorry, guys. Keith's Gypsy, did I enjoy my break from you guys? You want the dead truth? Did I enjoy the break? No. I fought it so hard not to upload a video today, and I have a video ready for today. My Patreon supporters and also my people here on the membership section on YouTube, they seen tomorrow's video already. But It was so hard not to click upload and put that live to YouTube today, but I'm trying to force myself to take a break, but I don't have it in my brain to calm down. I struggled today. I struggled to just like not do anything. I ended up turning my camera on and making a vlog today. I was like, don't do it. No camera, Chrome. Well, it turns out I made a video. I even started this channel, this thing today, vlogging, which will probably be in a couple of days. You'll see that one. But I am going to force myself to ease up on videos for this week. Maybe every other day till the end of the week. And then I'll probably be back to regular videos and might take a Saturday or a Sunday off once in a while just to take a breather. But other than that, when I was like, I'm taking a break, I wasn't cutting out 5 videos a week like a lot of people were thinking. It may be 1 video a week and 2 videos maybe, and I might do a live stream more often. Now that I'm back in Vancouver and I know I can get a pretty decent Wi-Fi connection pretty much anywhere in the city, I might try to do live streams more often because these are fun for me. Like right now I'm just talking to you guys. I'm not even reading the comments. I'm so sorry. I guess I should stop. Chrome, shut up. All right. Let's get in here. Are you guys ready to watch my face as I read? Because I can't read and talk and read, and this doesn't work that way. All right, we're going to go all the way down. Oh my gosh. Carter. That's hilarious. Carter, thank you for the super chat. And like, those stickers are pretty funny. How's it going? That's hilarious. Donna, thank you again for another super chat. Super rad of you. The rangefinder, thank you for the super chat as well. Love seeing you show up, homie. Appreciate the super chat, man, in a very, very big way. Man, I'm missing lots of them here. Sorry, guys. Just gonna have to read out all these super chats. The Urban Explorer. Respect from Liverpool in the UK. Awesome, man. I just fitted a diesel heater. Oh, awesome. Wicked. Thanks for the super chat. Matt, thanks for the super chat. Matt, super cool. All right, make sure I don't miss anybody else. Those stickers are hilarious, though. I got to admit, that was pretty funny, especially the last one I got here from Carter. It's so good. All right. What's going on here, you guys? Rhythm of the night. Hey, brother man, long-time stalker here. Funny you say that word stalker. A lot of people, when they meet me in person, they feel like when they meet me that it's a bit stalkerish because they know everything about me. They know where my underwear is. They know where I keep my shoes. They know where my soup is in my containers. They're like, it's kind of a stalkerish. I think it's hilarious. I'm purchasing things for myself, camper, as we speak. Super awesome thing. You're welcome for the inspiration, man. No problem. All I'm doing here, guys, is just sharing pieces of my world to you guys. And if it inspires you, man, so awesome. Oh, Gus and a Bus is on here. What's up, man? Oh, I heard Pete said, F you, Jasper. Pete, if you want to make Jasper mad, just call him by his real name. Jasper, that's not your real name, Jasper. Sucker. There you go, Pete. I got him. You know what? Hold on a second. What is your real name, Jasper? I forgot. Oh, I call you 1994. If anybody knows Jasper Sunshine on YouTube, I call him 1994 because he's one of the only people that actually phones me. And I think the only people that phone nowadays are 1994. So that's his name from me from now on is 1994. Grumpy old Van, we know you can't read, Chrome. You're funny. Oh, Jasper, you're hilarious. Did you call me an asshat? Real nice, Jasper. Real nice. Oh, Happy Camper Kit. What's up, man? Nice to have you on the live stream. Super cool. Happy Camper Kit's on here is the gentleman who's responsible for all of this beautiful Cruz, are you licking the cabinets? Stop licking the cabinets. Sorry, Annie. Cruz is licking your cabinets. Hey, what are you doing over there? Just don't chew on them. That's one thing Cruz hasn't done yet, is chewed on the wood cabinets. Thankfully not. Tracy almost at 50,000K. Yep, we are. I'm like, really like to see this to push over 50,000. That would be super rad. Oh, I lost my chat. Where'd it go? Chroma, don't touch buttons, Chroma. You're going to mess up your live stream. Better than licking the windows? That's hilarious. Oh, super fun. Durkin 904, thanks for the $2 super chat. Oh, so awesome. Durkin, I love to hear that, man. 20,000 debt paid in 1 year. Obviously, Durkin, you're living in a van. Super cool. That is one thing that I found out from the very beginning, that just because I didn't get into the van to, quote, save money. I just got into it for the adventure side. My life needed a change. But saving money and banging my debt out in 1 year of being in the van was just a byproduct of van life that was just blew my mind. So Durkin, super rad, 20K in debt paid. That's got to feel good. And if you really think of it, if you're paying $1,000 for rent right now, 20 months from now, living in a van, if you pay that rent to your debt, you're out. You're done. I will never forget that moment, you guys, though. I'll never forget that day when I stopped having to write because like I used to be so vigilant. In my wallet, I had a full piece of paper folded up every month, and I wrote out a brand new budget every month, so I knew what payday, this is when I had my old job, what payday, what my dollar amount came in, what money went out to what bill, what got what I could, put here, what I could put there, and then what I had left over until my next payday. I did that every single month for as long as I remember. And now, because I'm living in the van, I don't have to write out a budget like that anymore. I just, I know the few very small bills I have, like my cell phone, my daughter's dance, and, insurance on the van. So there's a small amount of bills that go out, but not enough that I need to write my debt payments out, because I have to put like, okay, well, I'll give $100 to this, I'll give $50 to this debt and $25 to this debt. It was just like you'd stretch your money out. It sucked. Thanks to this whole van life thing and living in this tin box and shitting in a bag, man, it's been good for life. Who would have thought? Who would have thought that plastic pail of mine and living in this thing would be so good for the soul? David, do I have a cold? I think so. I think I'm getting the sniffles. Yeah, whatever. Debbie, what am I doing for Christmas? I am not doing anything. I'm not really a Christmas guy. I am doing a Christmas Eve gathering here in Vancouver at Spanish Banks on Christmas Eve, which is the 24th, starting at 2 p.m. So if anybody's a subscriber that wants to come out, they can. If they're going to before their family gatherings, they just want to roll through and high five us or come gather one of those free hugs I'm going to offer. Weird thing to say, but yeah, so that's what I'm doing Christmas Eve. And then first, I'm going to probably be staying at the beach. Then first thing Christmas morning, I'm going to be driving about an hour outside of Vancouver to see my daughter for the morning, but that only usually takes a couple of hours. And then who knows? The rest of the day, me and Cruz just might go out and kind of enjoy ourselves. AJ's Jeep stuff. Question, do you think a person on welfare would do van life? And if so, who pays? Honestly, I don't know. That is a very tough question, because technically with welfare, I think you need a home. I don't know anything about that stuff. I was born and raised on welfare, so it was since I grew up as a kid, I avoided that shit like the damn plague. Guy would have slept underneath the bridge before I went on welfare again. It was just like that feeling inside of me, like when you were raised on it. Like my mom is still on a welfare disability. So I think for me growing up around that stuff, I avoided it. So I don't know anything about that stuff. But I'm pretty sure on welfare that you need an actual apartment to get a check. I don't know. Maybe somebody else can answer that question here. If you guys do know, we're talking about Canada, maybe the US. I'm not sure. But yeah, AJ stuff's clearly from Canada because he's got the maple leaf in his thing. But that's a good question though. So if anybody is out on social assistance or anything like that, does anybody know if you can collect a check while you live in a van? That actually is a good video topic. I should dig into that one. That's a pretty good idea. Do a Jasper box truck tour on Christmas. So Jasper, my friend, just bought himself a box truck, and maybe Jasper, can we do a box truck van tour when you're done your box truck? When you're done it though, I don't want to do it prior to. I'd rather do it when it's done. That'd be pretty rad. Keats, awesome. You're gonna come to Spanish Banks. It's super cool. Chrome, did you finally pay off your storage locker? I haven't had a storage locker for probably a year and a half, maybe. I got rid of my storage locker a long time ago. I definitely got rid of my storage locker in the first year of living in a van, that's for sure. I didn't keep it for very long. Maybe 6 months. I don't know. If you go back and see my videos, you'll see right where I got out of it, but I haven't had a locker in a while. Everything I own is inside of my van. And having the storage locker to start was pretty great. I loved it. But after a while, I started to feel like the storage locker was more of like a dead weight or an address that kept me chained here, and I didn't like the feeling of it. Hold on, am I missing somebody here? Traveling Art Guy, thanks for the super chat. I think I missed this one. I seen it up top there. Hey, so thank you, man. Appreciate that in a big way. Super cool. Okay, guys, I'm losing track here. Gus is like, buy a bus, no storage locker required. That's a good option, you guys. If anybody's not sure what they're going to live in, a bus is a very good option because they're affordable and they're massive. Like, they're unbelievable if you're into living in something like that. Justin and Christina's RV and van life. You guys are having a baby. So awesome. We're having a baby boy due in April. Congratulations, you guys. You're gonna build what are you gonna do? You're gonna build a little drawer for the baby, a little slide-out drawer to put the baby in your vehicle. Super cool, you guys. That's congratulations. Neil, 6 months, then I'm in my van. Ooh, these are an exciting 6 months for you. Man, if you guys are planning on getting in a van, that time prior to is so exciting. I remember, I mean, like, it was a short moment from the time I decided to get it to live in a van. It was less than a month from the time I bought my van, decided to live in the van, and moved into the van. Literally like 3 damn weeks. But those 3 weeks were the most exciting weeks of my life. I'll never forget them. I'll never forget the last time I cleaned the damn toilet. And I was just like, bam, toilet, never gonna see you again. Never gonna be scrubbing that stuff again. And the shower was like, bam, more middle fingers to the shower. I'm like, I'll never have to clean the shower again. It was pretty awesome. But then all that excitement turned into me shitting in the bag. Welcome to van life. Oh, crap. Where's this thing going? Grumpy old van, please don't show. Oh, hey, you guys. If you guys are not on my Instagram, go to my Instagram. I'm going to play you a video from my Instagram. Why? Because I can. Chromie's Instagram. All right. Van City Van Life on Instagram. So we're going to press play on this video here. Make sure the volume's up. Cruz looks mortified that I'm... Oh, come on, Wi-Fi.
Bag right now. Super equipped. Got all sorts of toilet paper just in case things go totally, completely sideways. What are you worried about, buddy? Does it smell bad in here? He's like, do you have to do this in the van, Dad? Oh, I gotta get out of here. It smells so bad. Oh, gross, Dad. Gross. Oh, Cruz, please stop judging me. Please stop. Please. Oh, I'm so ashamed. Is this really what's happening in my life? Is this really where my life is gone? Oh my gosh. I'm pooping in a bag. Please stop staring at me. Please. Please, Cruzy, I'm getting a little stage fright here. Can I have a little privacy? A little privacy? Thank you.
Ah! Go follow our Instagram. We do weird shit over there too. Sorry, guys. I had to share. That was just a freaking hilarious moment that day. Realities of damn van life. All right. And man, I'm missing everybody's stuff, guys. I love you guys. And I'm sorry for those that I miss. Hey, Sal. Got Sal in here. Tracy. Oh, my patrons are always pimping me out. Look at these guys. I got the grumpy old van pimping me out. Now I got Tracy saying like and subscribe. You can now join as well. Patreons, you guys are freaking rad. Oh my gosh. Oh, I am going to take a picture of this. Nomadic star droppings. What a freaking awesome comment. That is shirt quality. Hold on. Come on, take a picture. Where is it here? Zoom in. Bag shitters unite. How's that for a shirt? Bag shitters unite. Hell yeah. Thanks for that one. That was a good one. So good. Oh my goodness. Donna, oh Donna, thank you again. Super sweet on the are those called stickers, super chats? That's hilarious. Those little pairs are funny little dudes. Donna, thank you. Very much appreciated. When's the next stream? I don't know. I don't want to make any promises because I always want to do these every week, but then I never end up getting around to it. So no promises. Next week. Fingers crossed next week. Live in a box. Yep, that I am live in a box. Where do you camp in Vancouver? Would you ever need a driveway with fast Wi-Fi, an actual shower, and a toilet? No. No, I have access to all of that stuff everywhere in the city. I am parked on a city street right now with Wi-Fi. And if I didn't have a 24-hour gym membership, there's actually a free shower at the rec center within a 5-minute drive from where I am. And a toilet. I like shitting in my bag. It's just become a novelty now. Like, I just shit in the bag. It's fun. Hank Van Life. Thanks for the super chat, Hank. I am in my van over 1 month. Love it. Get some beers and cruise a treat. Super awesome, Hank. Thank you. Muchly appreciated. Look at Cruz. Hey, buddy. What a sweet boy. So I moved my heater. You guys know I moved my heater. It's now right down there by my feet. It's super awesome. The only downside is when the heat comes up, it actually heats my desk. So my desk, it's not hot, but it's warm. Warm that, because like when I edit my videos, my laptop goes through a lot, man. It gets pretty much ass whooped doing my video editing. So now that I have my heater underneath there, believe it or not, it actually makes my laptop way warmer than it would have normally been without the heater down there. So that's one downside to where the heater is, but it's perfect here. It heats my van great. Just heats my laptop up too. Like right now, my laptop's warm. I could hear my fan turn on. So hopefully you guys can't hear the fan. If you do, let me know and I'll shut the heater off and hopefully it'll cool down a little bit. Tracy, come on, peeps. 350 people watching, so we can go over 50K. Yeah, man. Subscribe to this channel, boys and girls. Love the rug. Yeah, man. I'm super stoked on that rug. It was a gift I got today. I'm missing a bunch of these things, guys. Hold on. I'm going to look at my funny face. I got to read some of these. A Chrome has Cruz met Disco's human girlfriends at the golf club yet? Yes, I am. I took Cruz. No, he hasn't. So for those of you guys that didn't know, when I first started out living in the van, I used to do events. I used to DJ events at a private golf club out here in Vancouver. And he had all the little girl staff used to love my old Bulldog. But no, they haven't met Cruz yet. Cruz is no longer a little kid anymore. He's just about the same size as Disco was. He's a freaking behemoth. No, but he hasn't met them yet. I have popped in there a couple of times, but it's always been like during the day, and the person I went in to go see was never in the office. Can you do a tattoo tour one of these days? There's your tattoo tour. Bam! That's about all we got. And then this one's really old. It's my old arm. You can see everything's all kind of, see like it's all, I've had this one for like 20 years. But the guy who started, like this sleeve's not done yet. Like we have lots more time. Like the rest of my hand needs to get done. All this needs to be filled in. My elbow area. This is my graffiti girl. Woo! So her face isn't done yet. So there's a lot of this that just still needs to get done. Whenever I get around to going up that way again and get some extra cash, I'll get some more time done on it. But after this one's done, I'm going to get the guy that tattooed this arm to go over this arm. So he's the one that did my disco tattoo on my hand. That's where this started. My Weirdos Unite. Check that out if you'd never seen that before. Woo! So badass. I have it on my arm, on my cabinets. My graphics guy was super stoked that I put his artwork on my body and super stoked to see them on Andy's cabinets. Anyway, he's going to go over this arm. So he said after this is all finished, he'd like to rework this entire arm. And I'm like, I'm okay with that. He goes, well, just bring it back to life and take some things that don't have much detail in it and just kind of make it look fresh. I'm okay with that. Donna, you are the reason I'm 1 year in my van. Oh, you're welcome. I love hearing that stuff, you know, that me making videos makes a difference in somebody's world, because it's, you know, sometimes like without these live streams, you guys, to be honest, without these live streams, I don't have a connection with you guys. So the comments aren't always a great place for me to feel connected. Here, I feel super connected because you guys are actually sitting here in a room having a discussion with me. Even though I'm missing a lot of your comments, I will go through everything here after my live stream is done and go through everybody's stuff and reread them all, because I know I do miss them because I talk a lot. And when I talk on it, like now I'm babbling and people are saying I'm babbling. So if I just shut up and read, we'd be able to read them. But I feel connected with you guys in these moments. So when you guys tell me in here that I'm the reason that you guys have been in a van for a year, it's heartwarming. And I think is heartwarming because it feels like you guys are here with me right now. You know what I mean? Where sometimes a comment can kind of be a little lifeless. Like when you're just reading comment after comment after comment after comment, they stop losing that impact that a comment in a live stream has. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe this doesn't make sense to you guys, but whoa, my comments just refresh one. Whoa, insane. AJ's from Houston, BC. I've been there. Sal Cruz is on the floor, passed out, sleeping. He's fat. No offense, Cruzy Bear. Yeah, definitely. Do I think I would come to Smithers or Houston this summer? Yes, absolutely. There's a whole section of BC that way that I would like to explore, and I won't be doing it in the summer, but I'll be doing it after winter is done. Because I'm probably going to be out on another massive trip by the time summer comes around. But yeah, there's a whole area up there, AJ's stuff that I would love to come up and explore. So yes. David, come to Europe. Yep, I'm right on that one. I'm just gonna huck my van in a shipping container. Not rich for that. Not yet anyway. One day maybe I can afford to do a massive trip like that, but I'm not rich like those other YouTubers that have that kind of money that can go do that. Whew, my channel doesn't make that much money. Maybe one day. Mitch and Leanne stop in Prince George too. I haven't been to Prince George in a very long time. My ex-wife lives in Prince George right now. It'd be nice to go up there and see her too. But yeah, that's a good idea. I haven't been up there in probably 5 years. I was up there maybe 10 years. Woo! It's been a long time. It's probably been over 10 years since I've been in Prince George. It's a pretty good idea. Hi from my van somewhere in Minnesota. What's up, the Great Spoon? Super cool. Grumpy Old Van. Check out his new merch and gets... Let's get more on Patreon. Grumpy Old Man, you're like my pimp. I need to get a shirt that says Mike Brown, the official pimp of Van City Van Life. Way to go, Mike. Oh, you're hilarious, man. Love you to pieces, Mr. Mike Brown. Coach is on here. What's up, Coach? Rosemary, how's my mom doing? She's doing pretty good. She's they got her a new wheel. Well, she got herself a permanent wheelchair. So because like the whole, if anybody hasn't watched that video, my mom lost her leg to diabetes. They took it off just below the knee. But yeah, she had a rental wheelchair, and now she's got herself into a bit more of a she's got a permanent one now, and she likes it a lot. She's like, it's very easy to maneuver around. She can get through all the doorways better than the other one, and I guess it's like the perfect height, the perfect length. She said it's very comfortable. So she's doing really, really well. My mom's a lot like me. She's a good spirited person. Like she went into a bit of a funk after this situation, but like anybody would, losing a limb. But she bounces back with good spirit. You know what I mean? Maybe she's in just way more good spirit because it's me, but she's doing pretty good. You know, in those situations, you have no other choice but to just like make the best of it. You know what I mean? And I don't know, maybe I get that from my mom. I've always been that person. I'm like, well, whatever, let's make the best of it. Is what it is, right? Nomadic Bike, man, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Nomadic Bike, how come you're not a moderator on here? What the hell is up with that? Edward Hobbs, how come you're not a moderator on here either? Man, I got to get you guys on point with this stuff. I wonder if I can do that from here. I could put... Oh, I can do it from here. Edward, Mr. Edward Hobbs, do you want to be a moderator? Okay, done. I'll do it right now. Oh, I didn't know you could do it from a live stream. So good. Hold on. Let me find you. Oh, the comments are going by too fast. Hold on. Where's Edward? Damn it. My thing just refreshed. There you are. Add as a moderator. Edward Hobbs is now a moderator of your channel. Bam! Edward, you are a super rad dude, and you are a ton of fun over on Patreon, and you are an awesome addition on Patreon. I love it when people join Patreon and they become such an integrated part of the family. And Edward is definitely one of those people. He always posting pictures of his van build and things he's doing during the day. You're just a badass dude. Hey, Dan in the can, I'm gonna make you one too. And I'm not gonna take no for an answer on that one. Dan in the can, done. So for anybody who is my moderators, I only put people who are moderating on my channel that I know personally, you know what I mean? People that are an integrated part of my channel. I have had a lot of people message me and say, hey, look, how can I become a moderator? I don't put people unless I know who you are. So what channel moderators do? So a channel moderator, if you talk shit on any video, my moderators can delete your ass. Can they, bye-bye, peace out. So what happens at that point is when they delete the comment, it goes into a folder for me that says held for review. It doesn't say who removed it, but it says removed by moderator. Then at that point, I can block you, right? So moderators just help keep my comment sections more positive, more clean, and get rid of the douchebags, because nobody likes a douchebag. I think I used to be a douchebag. Oh, my old past. I was quite the douchebag. To be honest, I was a douchebag. Wow, now there's like so many comment moderators on here now. Woo, look at all you guys. Nobody has a chance anymore. You guys are like my bouncers. Just out there kicking ass all the time. Leopard Lounge Camp. Oh, Trey. Leopard Lounge Camp. Sweet. Trey, hey, Chrome, are you coming to California in 2020? Maybe. I don't want to be dropping no yeses right now or for sure's. But so far, that's my plan. So far in 2020, I might travel down to the U.S. in the wintertime. So far. I know you guys have been like, that's my biggest question. When you coming to the USA? I'm like, I don't know. Stay off my... Maybe 2020 might be the magical year that Chrome shows up in your town in the US. I like Canada way too much. So here we go. Come to Texas, Florida. 400 people watching. Crazy Pete, it's insane. I think this might be the biggest live stream we've ever done. I don't think we've crossed the 350 mark maybe before. I don't think I've ever seen it over 400. Good for you guys. We've had a substantial amount of growth on this channel. It's been crazy. So looking at my analytics for November, we gained 3,100 new people in just November. 3,000. Holy. I remember when I first started my channel and I was so stoked to see it hit at 1,000. And I remember when I fought for a while to get to 3,000. I remember I was sitting at like 2,100 and 2,300 and 2,500 forever. And just shockingly to think that we gained 3,000 new ones in just November. And over the last 6 months, we've been averaging 2,000 new people every month on this channel, which is just badass. So cool. And I know you should never base things on numbers, but the views are up. And that's huge because the views are what pays the bills. You know what I mean? So having every video I post lately has been at 10,000, except for the one that I posted yesterday. For some reason, it's only at 6,000. Just so you 400 people know, those videos I'm making with Ray Outfitted are so cool. They're just so full of information. Madison is a damn rock star on camera. And that video I posted yesterday about sinks, She turned that video into such an inspirational video. It was so good. I got inspired by it. But recently, hold on, guys. I gotta sneeze. Maybe I am catching a cold. Yeah, she's so full of knowledge, but I've been really enjoying filming with other people, because I see myself on camera on my channel all the time. And when I'm producing so many videos per week, it's really refreshing for me to have another face on the channel, because I'm a part of those videos. It's not like it's just all them. I'm a part of it. I'm an integrated part of that video. So I'm sharing my perspectives along with their perspectives. And I think they've been rather beautiful. And I would love to do more videos with them in the future, because we covered some great simple subjects. And I think we have, I don't want to adjust my screens right now because my screens are all laid out perfectly for the live stream. But I think I have like 4 more videos I recorded with them that are still waiting to come out. I'm not sure if I'm going to release them all, because some of them might not be so great, but I'm going to release all the great ones. They're super good. And I know I've had good response from people in the comments saying I've really enjoyed these videos with them. I have too. And those videos are great because those days are a break. So honestly, if I could still produce 7 videos a week if I started to put more other people's faces in my videos, because it would allow me to take that breather, you know what I mean, while filming people and still getting content. I really enjoyed it, man. It was so super great. Ruthie Palmer, thank you for the PayPal, by the way. Box Van Go, I thought you loved In Sync. If you're talking about the band In Sync, I was rocking to that the other day when it was in my van. I'm driving around, I got In Sync bumping. Don't tell anybody. Shh. I bought some CDs from like a pawn shop, and one of them was In Sync, a Backstreet Boys, Aqua. I like to do that sometimes because you hit pawn shops and you get CDs for like $1 a piece. They're super fun. Nomadic Bike, I just made you a moderator too as well. Hope you don't mind. If you do, let me know and I'll knock you out as a moderator. Oh, man. Yo, DJ Chrome, howdy. Oh, by the way, I'm going to type something in here. AT/DJ Chrome. Why didn't that show up as a link? Anyway, guys, I just typed in where you can get my DJ mixes. I've actually been playing around with my music a little bit more. I have 2 more mixes sitting on my computer that maybe I'll get one posted right after my live stream today. But I've been trying to play with my music a little bit more often. Because for me, that's a part of my life that was my escape from everything. And I've kind of let go of it a little bit. And I've really been missing that part of me a lot lately. So I'm going to try to maybe post some more DJ mixes online, and I'll let you guys know. I'll probably make a community post on the community tab, letting you guys know when I do bust out some DJ mixes. I know my mixes might not be for everybody because I'm a very big dance music guy. So it's always like hard hitting club stuff, but I'll try to get another mix posted tonight. I have another one ready to go. I miss that part of my past. You know what I mean? I don't miss the nightclub stuff. I don't miss the concerts and the touring. I don't miss any of that stuff, but I do miss the escape of putting my headphones on and getting lost in a mix for a couple of hours. You know what I mean? But if I do post DJ mixes, I'm going to try to keep them short. I might do like 30-minute bangers and just bang them out every once in a while. But I do have one mix posted on hearthis.at/DJ Chrome. And the mixes are all free there, totally free. You can download them all. But I do have one that I did record in my van. The very first DJ mix I ever recorded in the van is posted on there, and that was from probably about 6 months ago. Super Skylighter, Cruzy Bear's on the floor, passed out over there. So cute. He's so adorable. I want to be able to put in requests for your mixes. Donna, as much as I love to say yes to requests, DJs hate requests. Just so you guys know. That's why when you go to the bar, the DJ is always like, what? Every time someone, Mr. DJ, I'm like, oh, just leave me alone. That was one of my rules for club events, for all nightclub stuff, is I wanted a bouncer at my booth all night long so we don't get bothered. That allows us to kind of feel out the room on our own, and I'll take a request now and then, but not for my DJ mixes that I'm going to be making, because the ones I'm going to be making in my van and sharing out there, I'm making them for myself, and that's the fun part, is that I can just express how I feel in that moment, that day. So, yeah. Jeff Hipson, what's up, man? Yo, how's it going? Didn't I just see you? So Jeff, he lives in an RV, and I was just chatting with him just before I started the live stream. I was like, I gotta go, Jeff. Jeff, get out of here. Just pushing him out of my van. Go away, Jeff. Gotta film a live stream. Jeff, go away, Jeff. I'm just kidding. But yeah, we were just chatting before the live stream came on. So good. Hey, Daryl from Sydney, Australia. How you doing? Canadian Gamer, welcome to the live stream. Good night, Gus. Sweet dreams, Gus. Gus is leaving our live stream. Heidi, take a look and see what's on my floor. That little red ball that's on my floor there, Heidi. Cruz loves it. That's coming in a video. That's today's video. I just recorded that today. But Heidi, thank you. And thank you for the stool too as well. Super cool. I got a whack of stuff in the mail today. I came back to Vancouver and I'm like, there's how many boxes at my mailbox? Didn't I just check it? It was cool. I got a few things from you guys and it was pretty rad. But that'll be in, excuse me. Oh, it's coming. Christine Martin, thank you for the super chat. Hey, you. I love those stickers, man. So fun. I wish I could send them back to you guys. Do I have these stickers? Can I? People, emojis, nature. Hold on. I want to see if they don't. How come you guys can send those stickers, but I can't send them back? I don't get that. Come on now. Do I got to pay for my own super chat stickers? Oh, great. I just messed up my chat window. God, Chrome, stop doing this silly stuff. What's going on here? Oh, there we go. I fixed it. Silly me. Box fan, go. I have a propane oven and can do a 26-pound turkey. Whoo! In your box van? That is pretty cool. Did you get your new MacBook and do you like it? I got my MacBook in the beginning of 2018. No, in 2018. So yeah, I have a 2018 MacBook Pro. Do I like it? Yes. I'm a big Mac fan. This thing has been doing super, super good. I've had no problems, no hiccups with it yet. The one thing I do find is it does get a little warm when I'm editing. That is a downfall because sometimes I'll edit for like 5-6 hours in a day and the laptop just gets way too hot. So that's my only complaint about it. But I hear the brand new 16-inch MacBook Pro is a damn beast. So if I were to ever upgrade again, I don't know if that'll happen for a very, very long time, but if I were to ever upgrade again, because like that new MacBook Pro, you can do like 32 gigs of RAM or 64 gigs of RAM, some stupid number. It's insane. Like a million times faster than this one. It's craziness. Sean, thank you for the super chat. My stomach's growling. Thanks for the super chat, man. Really appreciate that stuff. Surgical Van Man, where do you have your carbon monoxide detector in your van? Is it recommended to put it close to the floor? That is a very weird subject in van life. You're gonna die from oxygen deprivation before you'll ever die from carbon monoxide poisoning. You breathe more carbon monoxide stuck in your daily commute going to your day job on the highway than you ever will coming from the heater that I have, the Olympian Wave 3. Ever. You suck in more of that shit breathing it on the ferry today. Like you're just sucking in all this stuff on the ferry because that's what it is. So you're just breathing in everybody's stuff from the vehicle. Propane heaters don't produce carbon monoxide on the extreme that people think they do. They don't. If you buy one of those professional carbon monoxide meters, leave it beside your propane heater, run it all night long for a week, and that thing will barely read a speck. The second you start your van to drive it, you will get a higher reading just from driving than you will from your propane heater, and that's the damn truth. Truth. I'm sure some other propane heaters produce more, but oxygen deprivation is what's going to kill you. So, and as far as I know, they don't make a meter on the wall that says low oxygen in the van. That's the meter that you need. You need that meter more than you need a carbon monoxide meter, and that's the damn truth. Because if you have anything in your vehicle that takes oxygen to create the heat, that's where you're losing oxygen more than you're producing carbon monoxide. So I do have a meter. It's in a box in the back of my van. I didn't get it mounted after the new cabinets went in by Andy, but I used to have my meter, and if I do re-put it in here, it'll be right here beside my head. So I know people are going to have their opinions on that carbon monoxide thing, but if you look at the realities of it, are you're going to die from no oxygen way before you'll die from carbon monoxide. So if you're that worried about carbon monoxide, you should never drive a vehicle that has a motor in it because you're breathing that shit every morning when you start. Truth. That's right, David. Nonetheless, they're only $20. Grab one, put one in your van, right? If I'm going to suggest something, if you are going to put one of those meters in it, you can buy the carbon monoxide meters that have the propane alarm as well too. You're going to smell the propane, but it's good to have it just in case you're in a deep sleep and you get a propane leak because propane leaks do happen. But that's a good one to get. That's on my to-do list. It's actually in my Amazon box to pick up, but I'd like to get one of those gas meters for the van too as well. Yeah, so that's always a good idea too. You know what I mean? But yeah, like exactly, David's right. It's $20. Shut the F up and throw one in your van anyway, just in case, right? What's $20? And it's not like they take up like a huge amount of room. Those meters are like the same size as my cell phone, right? So yeah, I mean, you can never be overly cautious when it comes to that anyway. So just spend the $20, just go do it. If it's something that's worrisome, just go do it. And I know some people you need a fire alarm in your van. I don't know if I would ever put a fire alarm thing in my van because every time I cook, it would go off. And sometimes that would wreck anything, quote, stealthy. What if I'm parked on a city street and making myself some dinner? There's an apartment building here, and all of a sudden my alarm goes off because I'm making hash browns and I suck at cooking. And the thing's like, beep, beep, beep. So that's why I'll never throw one in my van. Does that make sense? Yeah. But some people have their opinions on that one either. But that's, you know, do whatever you feel right. That's the great thing about van life. You live it how you want to live it. I don't have to do what you do. You don't have to do what I do. And always trust that tummy feeling, because when I started this lifestyle, I went down the rabbit hole of watching all these YouTube videos, and everybody was like, you can't live in a van without a roof vent because you're going to die. I did it for a year. I'm doing just fine. But you know what I mean? So like, just do what feels right to you. You know what I mean? Like, because I say something and you are like, no, you have to have one, then you put one in your van. You know what I mean? Someone's like, well, you should have a fire alarm. Well, then you put it in your van. Nobody's telling you that you can't do it. You know, everybody lives their own life the way they want to live it. And that's the great thing, because I did everything against the grain. Everybody at the beginning was like, you need this much insulation. You need to like seal everything completely right off. I didn't. And I'm rocking this van life like over 2 years now. And I have, guys, I'm going to make a video soon now that it is winter and show you guys what's actually underneath these walls for those who haven't seen it. You'd be shocked. You'd be like, Chrome, that's all you have? Yeah. And I'm warm as shit in here right now. Plenty warm. I'm also not living in the east coast of Canada where it gets to like minus 30 because I'm not stupid. Run for the hills. Don't run for those. Run for Vancouver or run to Florida if you do live in those temperatures and you live in a van. Yeah, I'll make a video on my insulation, because now that I've got my voiceover mic pulled out from underneath my bed, I can dig through those videos and just narrate over them on what I did and give you guys insights on how everything is. Oh my gosh, I'm missing so much. This happens when I talk. What am I working on? Chrome, does not having a taller van get frustrating after a while, or does, you know what, honestly, what am I working on? That's a cool name for your YouTube thing, by the way. It's not a game changer. Why? Because I think getting into van life, you should get into the van that you can afford right now, and that's it. If it's a minivan, rock that minivan until you're done with the minivan. For me, this is what I could afford. It was $6,000 or $6,500, whatever it was. It's what I could afford. So I couldn't afford a high top. I couldn't afford no Mercedes or a ProMaster. I couldn't afford that shit. I was dreamed about it. I went and tried to get finance for it. They told me, get off my car lot, you broke ass human being. They literally was like, no. So this is something that I could afford. So like, I think just get into what you can afford and then upgrade when you can afford it. So for me, having the low top is not a game changer. I can still stay, okay, I'm not exactly 100% straight up. My head still, like, it still shoves into it sitting straight up, but I can still stretch out. The short roof is not a game changer for me. Sure. Oh, you hear that? I burped a bit. Oh, excuse me, guys. I'm going to mute this. I should have muted it, but I didn't burp. Woohoo! So, lost my chat window though. So on that note, I don't find it frustrating. I get around my van just fine on my knees. So here's the way to think of it. So that is a question from somebody. You probably don't live in your van. So think about this. Think about when you get back to your apartment after a day's worth of work. What do? You stand in the kitchen for 15 minutes, you make yourself some food, and then what do you do after that? You sit on the couch, or you sit in your chair, and you watch a movie, you relax, or you're sitting at the computer desk playing around on the computer for a while, and then you stand up, walk to the bathroom, take a piss, go to bed, lie down. So technically, when you're in your van, you're doing the same thing. Like if you have a job, like a 9 to 5, and you're going to work for an 8-hour work day, you're coming back to the van, you kneel down, which might feel great after standing at work all day if you have a standing job. You make yourself some food, You sit at your desk, much like I am right now, my nice little desk here. You sit at your desk, you eat your dinner, you get some stuff done, and then you curl up in bed and watch a movie and enjoy the rest of your night. Technically, you're doing all the same things you're doing in your apartment. You might realize that you stand a lot less than you think you do in your apartment. Make a note of that. Make a note on how much you actually stand, right? I know if I look back at my life in my apartment, I was always sitting at my studio desk. Well, I could do the same thing right here. I could put my DJ gear down. I could put my headphones on. I could put my microphone. I could record DJ mixes. I could talk on them. I could do everything I did in that palace of a condo I had here. So keep that in mind too. I mean, people always think, you know, it's like you're just caged in. You're not. These things are actually very functional. Now, if you were in a minivan, that may be a whole different story. But I know lots of people who live in minivans and they're super happy. But I myself, I'm not a minivan guy. I myself don't think I could do this in a minivan. My van is perfect for size-wise. So if you have a regular size van or the extended version like mine, same. My extended version of my van is literally storage. That's it. So from the backside of my van, backside of my bed is where the regular van ends. The rest of that stuff is just storage. So you just keep less things. I have cupboards up here that are empty. I have 2 bins underneath my bed that are empty. So technically, that's just extra. And even half of that stuff back there, I haven't even moved into it yet. It's still empty. So yeah, no, it's not a game changer. But yes, I will be putting a high top or buying a high top for my next van, because that's what you do when you buy a bigger van. It's like I look at my next van as I'm buying a home. That's my big forever home. This is my home until it dies on me. Hey, Kathy. Welcome to the channel, Kathy. I've only watched your first 10 vids. There's some like hella hair dye in my beginning videos. Oh, it's a hair dye. Pneumatic bike. I want an extended for my bikes. Yeah, the extended's nice though. I tried to fit my bike in my van build. Did you guys hear that? That was my text message. It's Mike Brown. Mike, you can say that on here, you know. Super cool. All right. Angel Arroyo. Angel Arroyo. I like the Swiss cheese walls. Thanks for the super chat, Angel. Yeah, I love these things. You know, I mean, it's funky. It's different. I think it's perfect. I dig it. I had a few people on some of those videos saying, I don't like the Swiss cheese. I'm like, you're not fucking living in my van, are you? I'm living in my van. Yeah, I like it, man. It feels really good in here. But I am thinking about changing my roof. That is something that is definitely going to come. Because I keep touching this, and the more you touch this fabric, the more it gets dirty. Still thinking. It's going to be a while because it all takes money to do that stuff. And in time. I'm in no rush. Sorry, Angel, I'm still laughing at the Swiss cheese walls. That's pretty funny. Oh, that's hilarious. Man, after making so many people moderators today, it looks like I got a whole lot of like bouncers in here. That's funny to see. That's hilarious. Kathy, put in a sunroof and extend it up. So I won't be putting a high top in this van, and I see that a lot on my channel. People are like, Chrome, put a high top in your van. You realize a high top in Canada is $5,000. In the US, it's like $3,500. So in Canada, they're with the conversion rate, that's like $5,000. Plus I got to get there to get it installed. So the main company that does it is Symarun in the USA. There is another one here in Canada, but the prices are $5,500. And I looked into it. I'm not willing to put in $5,000 into a van that I paid $6,000 for that does have a fair amount of rust. And I did all the cosmetic stuff, but underneath all that pretty cosmetic work that's been done, there's rust underneath that will continually keep coming through as the years move on. So I don't want to throw that kind of money into this van. Does that make sense? So I'm going to ride this van out for the next 2-3 years or however long it's going to last me without draining my funds. Like, I'm okay if I have to put a brand new engine and transmission in this van. No complaints. I wouldn't care if that day comes. Just don't come today because I don't have the money for that. But when the day comes, if I have to replace that in my van, I'll do it. No big deal. But if it starts to become like a constant sucking of my money and just a pretty much just hemorrhaging all my funds, that'll be the day I sell the van, you know? But I am going to ride this thing out for as long as I can for sure. Leather Kid, thank you for the $10 super chat. Man, am I missing some of these in here? Donna, thanks for being on the live stream. Give Cruz a belly rub for you. I will do that for sure, Donna. Thank you for everything today. It was super nice having you here. Canadian Gamer, thank you for the super chat. I love that little fist bump. Those are cool, man. Those stickers, they make me excited. Let's get back. Sean, I did get yours, but I missed that one there too. Leather Kid. Thank you, Leather Kid. So problem with these things, when they fly by so fast, I always miss the super chats and probably hundreds of comments from you guys. Are we really at 410 people? Woohoo! It was at 412 a second ago, but we just lost 2 of them. I don't know where they went. Viking Van Man, how you doing? I love the name of your channel. You mad, bro? Chrome, would you ever consider a brick and mortar ever again? All right, guys. So this I can sit down and tell you from the bottom of my heart. Don't mean to offend anybody by saying this way, but would I ever get a brick and mortar again? Not a fucking chance. No way. There's no damn way I will ever go backwards. The only time in my life I will ever go back to that is the day that someone comes over, knocks on my van door and says, hello, Mr. Senior Citizen guy that looks like you're shitting your pants right now because you can't even walk anymore. You need to give me your driver's license because you're too damn old to drive. You're done. That'll be the day that I move into a tiny house by a lake somewhere and shit in the woods. But I'll never, ever, ever, while I can still drive, go back to house life. And the truth is, even today, if someone's like, hey, Chrome, so I have this $1 million property sitting on a lake with the perfect home for you, but you have to give up your van and promise you'll never live in a van. And I'll even give you $1,000 to spend every single month for the rest of your life if you take this house. No, not a damn chance. No way. No way I would give up on the fun and adventure that van life offers me every day. I love the feeling of finding a place to sleep at night. I love the feeling of being in my van watching movies, knowing that I got Wi-Fi from a business that I'm parked behind sleeping at that night. And it's like, woohoo! Am I really parked here watching movies on the side of a road? It never gets old. Or finding this most epic place by a lake where you get to open up the doors in the morning. You're like, damn, this is my life. I'll never trade that for the most beautiful cabin in the woods or wherever, $1 million condo downtown. Why? Because that condo may seem exciting, but it will lose excitement within like the first week. And that's the truth. I know that. I've been that person in my life where you get something that you think is going to solve you, that feeling inside, but when you get it, it doesn't. You know what I mean? Do you understand what I'm saying? So yeah, not a chance, but damn good question though. I like questions like that. Brian says, stay in school. School doesn't guarantee a good job or happiness, but it's worth finishing. Good to speak to the kids. Pretty sure we're all adults here. We don't make videos for kids, remember? Silly COPPA stuff. Oh, here's another one. And do I dare answer it? Rat Chaser. Are you getting solar? Looks that way. Looks like I might be getting solar. I've been chatting a lot with the solar company for months now, and they've been offering to put a solar system on my van. They reached out to me a long time ago, like, hey, Chrome, love your channel. We would love to kit you out with solar. And my first response was, hell no. Bye. And then they messaged me back. They're like, hey, and then we started to talk a little bit. I explained my view on solar. I explained what I talked to you guys about was solar because it's what I believe. And I explained all of that stuff to them, and they were like, hey, we get it. We understand. And I said, look, I'm not closed to the offer. I'm just not sold on it yet. So I kept telling this company no. Company is like, look, man, we're going to kit you out. You tell us what we want. We'll ship it to you. No. Well, I caved. We've been actually having detailed conversations about putting solar on my roof. So there's a chance in 2020 you might see solar being mounted to the roof of my van. But the good thing about it is I know what it's like 2 years without it. I know what it's like in my climate, in my areas, what the solar conditions are like, which are not ideal. Like I live in a place that doesn't have ideal solar conditions like somebody like you would. If you guys are living in California, Arizona, Florida, anything like that, down on that side, you guys live in ideal solar conditions pretty much year round. We don't get those solar conditions here. Solar conditions suck balls here like 6 months a year, 5 months, or at least 4 months for sure. We're in spotty or shoddy conditions, whatever you want to say. But that's why I decided I think I might be taking this solar setup from them just to run this experiment to see, you know, do you really need it? Does it really change your life when you add it? And I will give you guys the dead honest opinion of it. I'm not here to like run no bullshit up your asshole. If these guys are going to send me free shit, I'm not going to sit there and pump their stuff if I'm not sold on it. And I told them that. They're like, hey, that's cool. They're like, we believe in our product, man. We know you're going to like it. So, yeah. We haven't finalized it yet, but it's probably coming. All right. That answer your question? See, this is why I miss everybody's questions, because I go on tangents, talking too much about certain subjects. That's why sometimes I've had live streams in the past that were like 3.5 damn hours long. Afterwards, I'm like, I gotta breathe. Vanquish dude, you have to scrape ice off solar in Canada. Not in Vancouver, you don't. In the rest of Canada, yeah. Vancouver, maybe sometimes, but for the most part, I don't, we get it pretty easy out here in the wintertime. It's pretty easy breezy in Vancouver. Vancouver is like the California of Canada. Weird way to say it because it's not warm like California, but it is definitely the warmest place in Canada in the wintertime. Ruth is like, really, Chrome? So Ruth has 300 and some watts of solar on her roof. She's like, her solar hasn't let her down yet. It's coming, Ruth. Because my friends at Ray Outfitted, they were in their van down here last winter, at 300. And well, hold on, Ruth, but you're only running just a fridge in there. That's all you got. You know what I mean? Like, so Ruth, you have different power needs than I do. So you're running a fridge, which trickles power all day long. I charge this laptop like 4 times in a day sometimes. So I do, and believe it or not, my laptop probably sucks more power than your fridge, right? Those ARB fridges are pretty damn efficient. Once they're cold enough, they're really efficient, especially in the wintertime, because that thing's not kicking as hard as it normally would in the winter as if it does in the summer. Does that make sense? Because it's definitely a lot cooler in your vehicle in the winter, meaning that your fridge doesn't have to work as hard. But yeah, but it will, Ruth. I mean, you wait. Winter's coming, Ruth. You're gonna like lose that shit for not lose it. You'll still get a trickle effect. It'll be enough to run your fridge and charge your laptop. Sorry, charge your cell phone anyway. But when it comes to actual power needs, you're gonna struggle with it a bit up here, and that's the truth. And anybody I know that has solar will say the same thing, including Gus. And Gus's solar is optimally set up on the side of his bus, and he still struggles a bit sometimes in the wintertime. He still gets it. But and his is mounted on the side. So that's the difference though. Like if you have it on your roof, you're going to suffer hard because you won't be able to tip it to where the sun is. Because in Canada, the sun is over here most of the day. So it never rises above. It always rises over here, meaning that your solar panels don't get it the sun where it's needed, which is directly on top of it. That's why Canada has really shitty solar conditions in the winter. It works, but less than optimal. Viking Van Man. Thanks for the super chat. Get off my island. Funny guy. Dan in a can, you just need more panels. And yes, and that's what we've been talking about. If I do say yes to this company, we'll be putting 400 watts of solar on my roof. I think. Something like that. Rubber Tramp Rendezvous. Robert the Traveler wants to know. No. I will not be going to the Rubber Tramp Rendezvous. Maybe next year. Maybe. Possibly. Still out there. Sorry, guys. I'm just back reading your guys' messages. Just imagine you can make your own ice instead of buying it. Yeah, see, but I also know people who have bought those little ice makers and they've worked a few times and then they've let them down. If that's what you're talking about, those ice makers, I haven't read back far enough. So if I'm missing something, yeah, some people have recommended buying an ice maker for the inside of the van, and some people have said that those ice makers they do good for a short amount of time, but then they fail you, and it never makes enough ice to be worth it. And honestly, the ice in my cooler, the ice in my cooler that I have has been lasting like 8-9 days. Like right now, I think we're probably close on to day 10, and we have plenty of ice in there. It's in the back of the van. It's way cooler back there, and it's also not. Like the weather out here has been like +5 or +8 degrees Celsius. So it's been a lot cooler. So the van's been doing pretty good. Grumpy Old Van said, Chrome just likes to rant. He is like that in person. So I got a chance to meet Grumpy Old Van. Was super awesome to meet you, Mike. And it's true. Anybody that meets me in person always says that Chrome, you're the same person in person as you are on YouTube. You just swear a lot more. Like, as you guys can tell, I probably dropped a few F-bombs and shit. There you go, right in this conversation. I do try to keep those a little cleaner for my regular videos because I know we do have a lot of family people that watch my regular vlogs, so I try to keep it clean for that matter. But, oh, yeah, I do. I have a potty mouth, man. And I can talk, man. You get me on a subject that I want to talk about, and I'll talk your damn face off. Truth. Speaking of that, I'm going to go see if I can find some beer. Don't look at my butt. Don't look at my butt. Ooh, there is one in here. Oh, so excited. Turns out there's like 6 beer in there. Woo-hoo. Pretty cool. Okay, hold on. Am I missing things again? Viv, thanks for the $5 super chat from Love from Perth, Western Australia. Super cool, man. Thanks for the super chat. And Chris Girthy. Love that little sticker, Chris. Thanks for the $10 super chat. Those are super rad, man. I'm having lots of fun with those things, man. Those little stickers are making me laugh. That's hilarious. I love it. Crack a beer, guys. Let's get this party started. Phillips Brewing. Good stuff. Oh, I needed that. Hour and a half of talking. Nothing to drink. Whew. This is that moment where I wish I might actually do it. Put my propane heater on a tip to push it away from me because all this heat right now is coming. It's hot in here, guys, like super hot. Let me turn the fan on. Let's suck this heat out of here. Hold on. Yes, pull it all out. It's funny though because that roof vent is on high and there's no air moving in here. But if I crack that door, oh, huge. Can you guys hear my fan difference? Like you can feel that air just sucking right through, but can you hear my fan? Let me shut the door. Can you guys hear that difference? That's the difference between having a door open and not. So if you have a roof fan in a sealed van with nothing, oh, my front windows are open, but there's no air coming through that curtain. The curtain's fully shut. But that's the difference. Having a roof fan without an open window is horrible. So I have been pondering about putting a vent in here somewhere, like maybe a floor vent or something like that somewhere, so I can pull in some air from somewhere else, or putting a secondary small little one. Have you seen those little 4-inch little ones that just kind of pop from the inside? You grab the handle and you pop it up, then you shut it. Ponder that just to get some more airflow, because that thing, you can hear it suck, but it's not sucking anything. So you can hear it, whatever. You probably didn't hear it now. I'm just rambling. But yeah, man. So if you're going to put a roof vent in your van, put 2 of them in there, or have a pop-out window. Patty Crane, what's up? So now that I've been talking, I'm missing everybody saying. I feel like I'm not even a part of the conversation anymore. Are you guys even here talking to me anymore? Wow, everybody's a moderator on here. It's kind of intimidating. Jonathan Savage. Tacos. I really could use some tacos. Tacos. Why do people do that? Why do people always start talking about food and then all of a sudden I'm like, I'm starving? Eric, that's actually a good question. Have you talked about where 2020 is taking us? Honestly, I'm not even sure yet. I am not a big planner kind of a person. I do have a bigger vision for my YouTube channel here on Van City Van Life coming into the new year. But that doesn't, my new vision for the channel, or the upgraded vision of the channel, it's not so much about where I'm traveling or what I'm doing. It's about what I'm producing. You know what I mean? So as I get deeper and deeper into this YouTube world and making my full-time living online, you always dream for bigger things inside. And I'm a dreamer. I think that's that little childish kid inside of me that makes me, I'm a huge dreamer. I'm always thinking of something bigger and my imagination's always running. So, I definitely have a vision for what I would like to see in my videos, how they're done, how they're edited, how they're produced, how they're put together for 2020. But as for travels, not really sure, guys. But I know we're going to be traveling somewhere because I don't know if I'm coming back to Vancouver after this winter. You know, think about that one. I have a funny feeling that I might be on the road full-time after this winter. We'll see. So we've been chatting with my daughter a little bit about it, and we'll dive into that a little bit more as we get deeper into winter. Yeah, I think there's going to be a lot of road travel. You know, we're maybe up in the Yukon, maybe through the U.S., maybe to Newfoundland. I don't know. God, just the possibilities is a beautiful thing. Thanks. Now you got my mind running now. See? Oh, I seen the word beer in here somewhere. That's a good topic. Beer review time. IPA blonde stout. What beers did you particularly like traveling across Canada? I didn't go out for a lot of beers on this trip. I honestly didn't. I didn't indulge into a lot of and I really wish I could have. I just didn't have the finances to back that kind of thing because I was spending so much money on fuel. But I really would have loved to go into more craft breweries on this trip and go into more of the, how you travel and you have the dining experience of it, they taste the foods of the area and drink the beers from the breweries and the wines in the area, and that, kind of indulging into everything that those areas bring in. I didn't do that a lot on my trip because the fuel was beyond what I could afford. So next time, because I'm hoping to take it easy over the winter and bank some money over the winter. That way, when I start traveling next year, it'll be a whole lot slower. So if I don't have to come back to Vancouver, this trip across Canada, I do that in over 8 months instead of doing it over 3.5 months. You know what I mean? So it would have cost me way less over longer periods of time. But yeah, on the question about beer, if you're looking at two of them, if I had to choose a beer that I like, I'm an IPA guy. Right now, hands down IPA or a blonde. All depends on my day. So right now, I don't think I would drink an IPA. So I'm drinking a lighter beer. This is a Kolsch. But blondes are good, though. I like blonde. We're still talking about beer, right? Big meetup at El Campo would be awesome. Yeah, and there's also another van life gathering in Ontario, middle of August, put on by Van Life Ontario. So yeah, I'll announce all these things when the time comes, if I'm going to go or where I'm going to go. And if I do those big gatherings, I'll announce that way earlier so you guys can all come to those gatherings and hang out with us. So yeah, I'll keep you guys all posted when we get closer to nicer weather and away from this winter stuff before I start deciding on where I'm going to travel. Because as of right now, everything is completely up in the air. I like that, Isaac. Dream big or go home. Oh, wait, you are at home. Hold on, I'm going to slurp this. Give me a second. I'm going to mute. Am I muted? Nobody needs to hear me going gulp, gulp, gulp. Whew, that's hitting the spot, man. I needed that cold, refreshing. That's really good. Michelle, thank you for the super chat and the little kitty little icon. Super cool. So I guess, Isa, thank you. Yes, I do remember. So on the note of the beers and stuff while I traveled, I did try a lot of beers from local craft breweries, but I didn't remember the names of them all because people kept giving me craft brewery beers when I went to meetups or went to gatherings. And so I got to try a lot of the local breweries that way, but I don't remember the names of them because I didn't go into the brewery. And usually when you go into the brewery, you got the experience. You know what I mean? You're around the people, you get to see the name, you remember it. But I had a girl in Ontario, her name is Ivy, very, very sweet girl. And she brought me like 15 tall cans of mixed brewery stuff. It was pretty damn amazing. So yeah, there's a lot of great breweries out there, man. But every brewery's got their own little thing to offer. Happy Camper Kit says local beer only. We definitely drank some local beer when we were in getting my cabinets done at Happy Camper Kits. Go follow him on Instagram at Happy Camper Kits. Andy is just a rock solid dude, and I'm glad we got to bond and build a friendship out of it, and a friendship that'll last a lifetime over generosity. And just, it was just, you're my bro, buddy. Bro fist, bam. Go follow him on Instagram. He's doing some really cool things with the fancy CNC machine and building some really rad vans. So if you guys want to get some like ideas, he's doing some cool stuff over there. And I'm sure as business starts to grow for him doing camper van conversion stuff, that there'll be some really rad stuff. So he's been pretty innovative. Pretty damn sweet. I think you guys will enjoy his channel. Man, I'm like way back in the conversation. So if I'm like beyond behind you guys, I'm sorry if this is throwing you off. Dober Van Adventures, Andy is so sweet. Love how he was so generous with you. Guys, you have no idea. While we're on this subject, you guys are obviously big fans of my channel. You've been here watching me. I'm an hour and a half deep into this. That situation with Andy blew my damn mind. To have a subscriber of mine reach out and say, hey, Chrome, let me build you a new van. What? I was like, no, man, that's just too nice. I can't take that. And he's like, let me build you a new van. Let me do it. Come on, man. I hate the latches on your cabinets. Let me give you something. He goes, I have the tools and the time and the staff that we can build you the van of your dreams. Let me do that for you. And in my head, I'm like, I can't afford this stuff, right? Like, I just, no. And he's like, I'm doing it for free, man. I have to do it. He goes, your latches on your cabinets piss me off. Let me do this for you. So I accepted his offer. And not only did we have a blast the whole time I was there, I left with a beautifully converted van. Come on, look at this thing. Oh, let me unplug it. Look at this thing, you guys. Come on, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous that this stuff is in my house. Come on now. This is insane. So besides the generosity from him and the amazing friendship from him that we started all because of his beautiful offer to build my van, what warms my heart is because we made those videos on my channel that Andy has started a whole new company that he never set out to start. He never thought that he'd be doing van builds. Never once. So when we talked about it, I'm like, Andy, how do they contact you? He's like, for what? I'm like, people are going to want to buy these cabinets. He's like, really? And then it just unfolded from that point. And now he's got a company called Happy Camper Kits. He sold my cabinets without the fancy fronts, but he sold my cabinets within weeks of me leaving my shop. He sold his first piece. Then I connected him with Madison and Rayner. Now they're using him for all their custom van builds. So since I left, now he's had a Sprinter van conversion, which is all over his Instagram. Go check it out. It's got like this rolling. Just go look over there. It's super cool. But because of his generosity and what he's done for me, my channel has provided him with that. You know what I mean? And he messaged me when I got back to Vancouver, and he's like, Chrome, I need to thank you for changing my life. And I'm like, what? So then he dove deep into that whole thing, and that's a big story for a whole dedicated video. It's worth it. But, you know, and I told him, I said, this isn't because of me. This all started because of you and your love and generosity for giving to somebody. And now because he reached out like that, it's coming back to him tenfold. So that goes to show karma works. You be a dick is going to come back to you. But when you put out good things in this world, man, trust me, amazing things happen to you. Just put those good things out in the right places. And that's what Andy did. And now look what's happening with Andy. He's got a website now. He's got business cards. He's got his logo on his shirt. All because of the love that he shared to Van City Van Life. So Andy, bros for damn life. Happy Camper Kits. Go follow that dude, and you will definitely be hearing me saying that name in my channel forever because I'm indebted to this dude. Have you seen my van yet? I'm gonna be doing an updated van tour sometime soon. I just haven't found the place that's quiet and peaceful enough and deserving enough to redo this van build. Andy, you're a damn rock star. Cheers, bro. All right. Whew, that was heartfelt. But seriously, guys, he deserves the love. Go follow his Instagram. Good dude. And Cruz is a major fan of him, and that's gotta come on. When your dog loves somebody, you know he's some real shit. When your dog hates somebody, you know that person's like, gotta go. It's a funny story. When I had Disco, this is back when I used to live in Sticks and Bricks, I met a girl, and I've been single for 10 years. So there's been an occasional girl in and out of my life, but I like being single. So when I was living in this house, I was at the gym, and I met this personal trainer girl. She was smoking hot, and we started to hang out. She came over to my place, and Disco hated her. Hated her. Full-blown, like, completely did not like her. He kept like, he was just being a dick to her, kept like barking at her and nudging her, and like, he would literally just go nudge her. I'm like, what are you doing? Disco was a sweet boy. But because of that feeling inside of that dog, he hated that girl. Every time he came over, he was a dick. And I was like, what's going on? Like, why are you being like this? And then about 3 months of me hanging out with this girl, I found out my dog was right. So if you have a dog that doesn't like somebody, trust that dog. That person will be a dick sooner or later. So Andy's definitely Cruz approved. That's for sure. Disco did know. He was like, Dad, not this one. She hot, but she's not worth it. And it's true. She wasn't worth it. Dogs know. Douglas, thanks for the super chat. Love the hey you, the stickers. Those things are so fun, man. Super fun. I love that, John James. Cruz approved. All you need to know about Andy. We need to get you a shirt, Andy, that says Cruz approved. Happy Camper Kits. Yeah, man, pretty cool. It was nice to see him get all that love in those videos too. And I know there was some people out there going, oh, this guy's just trying to get business. That's the cool part, man. He wasn't. So beautiful. Lori, that's a good one. Lori LeBron. Woof woof. I wish I would have listened to my dog about my ex. Haha. Yeah, man. Trust that dog. The dogs aren't stupid. I learned a lot from Disco, man. He was a good pup, that boy. So another thing, you guys. So for anybody who's been around my channel for a very, very long time, I am going to be releasing the Disco Rest in Peace shirts. I don't know if I'm going to do stickers, because stickers I have to buy up front, and I just don't have the money to front for stickers right now. Not for additional ones than the ones I'm already going to invest in pretty soon. But I am going to be releasing the Disco Rest in Peace shirts on Teespring again on his on February 13th, which is pretty much February 14th. He passed away February 13th. I'll be releasing them again on Teespring at cost. So that's what I did last time. When I sold the shirts last time, I put them up at cost, so I didn't make any money on them. But I'm going to be doing that again this time. So if anybody really wanted to get those shirts that were upset that I pulled them down from the store, I'm going to repost them again this year. And never know, maybe I'll get my graphic guy to add a little bit more of a change to it, make him a little bit more exciting or something, a little bit new. But I think that little fatty deserves a little recognition, man, because he was a damn rock star. He was, I think, the reason why we built Van City Van Life. Thank you, Disco. Because when I started my channel, to be honest, the biggest thing I read in my comments was less you, more Disco. I'm like, really? Like, literally, that was like every day I read my comments every day. Back when my channel was a whole lot smaller and I had the time to read everybody's comments. But I was skipping through them, and like every day I'm like, really, you guys? They're like, yeah, can you stop talking and just maybe just start filming your dog and no more you? Thanks. Thanks a lot. My glasses are dirty. 1 second. Oh, good times. Disco would have loved this trip, man. Anyway, we're not talking about my little homie anymore. I was looking for Cruz. I can hear him snoring. He's in the front seat. I'm going to turn this heater off, man. It's getting toasty. I'm going to shut my roof vent, hold in what we have. Oh, there we go. Oh, Rick Remix, that's super sweet. Oh, you guys are awesome. I can't believe it, man. We still got like 361 people on this live stream. That is insanity. Rob, next round on me, Chrome. Rob, thank you for the super chat, man. Muchly appreciated. You guys have no idea how much those affect my YouTube payouts. It's so great when you have a couple good live streams and it's like, oh, so good. Thank you. While I got you here too, let's go through some stuff while I got you. You guys okay? You guys okay hanging out with me for a second? All right. So I'm trying to, I don't know if I have them in my phone here, but let me find them. I'm going to let you guys help me decide on this. So where's my Google Drive? Google Drive. Where you Google Drive? Hurry up. So I'm making new stickers. So this will be the one, the Disco Rest in Peace one that I'll be putting in a, it's loading. Loading. Hurry up. Get her. This is great, Chrome. Drop your phone. This will be the disco one that'll be coming out. You guys see that? Any good? That'll be the disco one that's coming out. So I'm making some new stickers packs. So my Patreon payout's coming pretty soon, and I'm going to be reinvesting that money into buying some stickers for the channel because some people have been asking me for stickers. So I'm going to put out the Weirdos Unite ones, definitely the new Van City Van Life logo. And I'm trying to find the other ones here to show you guys. There's a few other ones I'm not sure what I'm going to put out. Yeah, that's a funny one. Oh, they're not on here. I'm looking on my they're not in here. That one's going to come out anyway, my new Van City Van Life logo. I was looking for the other ones, but they're not in my Google Drive. So, Sodasic. Long live disco. Here's for a few beers. Cheers. Thank you for the super chat, man. Appreciated. Chris Williams Music. Would love to see a map of your whole trip for us. Yeah, that's a really good idea. Maybe I'll sit down one day and map that whole trip out. Yeah, I really gotta find an app that I can track. I'll look at my Google Maps one and see what I can come up with for putting one out. I would love to find a map where I can just hit start and it actually tracks the roads that I drive on and then stop and then make my note about that drive. That would be super rad. So if anybody knows one like that, that way I don't have to like draw these things out. I can just go boom, start GPS tracking and it tracks my day. So you guys know how long I traveled, where I traveled to, where I slept that night, maybe where I stopped for lunch. And I don't want this done in real time because I don't want everybody to know where I am in real time. So it'd be nice if I could do this and then release that map to the public later. That's a super rad idea. So if you don't know of one and anybody out there is an app maker, that's a damn good idea. I know these van life channels would eat it up. But yeah, I'll look into that one. Amy, does anybody use a Wi-Fi receiving booster? Good question. I've actually been thinking about it. I found one on Amazon. Let me find it here. I like having my phone. I used to do all my live streams on my phone. Now I found one on Amazon the other day. It seemed to have really good reviews. Let me change my country to USA. I'm pretty sure I left it in my USA one. But I've been thinking about it. Definitely been on my mind. So the one I was looking at is this one. It's called Wi-Fi Camp Pro 2. It's $149 US. It's super small. Actually, hold on. Is that the one? No, that's the big one. They make... Whoa, I lost my thing. Anyway, without me digging it, they make a smaller version of that one, which is like $93 US. And I've seen them. I'm like, that's super small. I'd ponder doing it because for me, right now, if I could guarantee that I had a better signal than I already do have, I'd be stoked about it. So I might add one to my world for the $100 it's going to be, just to try and see if it works, because that's one thing I've never tried. I see people that have them and people say they work. I don't know how good they work. You know, you can always, you know, a lot of people are like, oh yeah, they work great, but really they might not work great. Some people just like to blow smoke up your wazoo. I'm gonna be honest. I'll smash that shit if it sucks. Look what I did to my Mr. Buddy heater. I took it outside and I put my foot through it. Oh my goodness. Ooh, it cooled down super fast in here. Shut the heater off and my feet are cold. Great. It was really warm in here. Oh, hold on. Vegan Van Man. I'm using the... Oh, awesome. Eric's Vegan Van. I met him at El Campo. Says, I'm using the Camp Pro 2 now to stream your live. Is it good? Obviously, because he bought it. He's not complaining about it. So there you go. The one I just showed you, I will throw that in my Amazon links. Why not make a dime on it if you're going to buy it anyway? I'll try to do that later today. That's good to know because I've been looking at that one. I love that. See it. It pays to show you guys stuff from my phone. What else can I show you on my phone? So where is it? So this is the one that we were just talking about. For you guys that didn't see it, screenshot the screen right now. Oh, so I drop my phone again. That one. Take a screenshot right now of your cell phone. That's the one. Hey, it's already been approved by one of our subscribers. Seemed appealing to me. There you go. Done deal. Joni, welcome to the live stream, Joni. I love it when my YouTube supporter members. That whole thing's new to me. I don't even know what to call you guys yet. My crew of certified weirdos join the live stream. Super awesome. Okay, that's one thing I will give those YouTube memberships over Patreon is they're very integrated with YouTube. So when they join live streams, I get to see that they're actually on here, where Patreon may be a bit more... Patreon's got more involved in the app. You know what I mean? Like I can do more things with Patreon than I can here. But when my patrons are on my live streams, I don't know. You know what I mean? So it is kind of cool that way. I love that. Yeah, it makes me feel good. So awesome. Sister Sherry travels. Cruz is passed out sleeping in the front seat. He was on the floor, and I would turn my laptop around and show you, but he's in the front seat, passed out, and I'm stuck behind my desk right now. So super good. Oh, I love this. This whole experience today has been really fun for me, you guys. I love it when I have a super good crew of people on a live stream. It makes it so much more fun for me. Not saying that we've had, well, I guess we've had live streams before where the conversation and the vibe wasn't so hot. And a lot of times that comes with some of the people in the comments, you know what I mean? Whoa, what? Rick Remix 6 Jack in a Box tacos for $3. We don't have Jack in a Box here. If we did, I'd be driving there right now getting my $3 tacos. Heck yes. Oh man, am I missing more? Am I missing these more? Todd, thank you for the taco money, Todd. Taco Bell, Del Taco, Taco John's, or food truck, best choice. Thank you, man. Really appreciate that, Todd. My chats keep refreshing and I keep missing people because when it refreshes, all these things go and everything gets shoved backwards. Oh, so awesome. John James, did you just join our Weirdos Unite family here on YouTube through the join button? Because I just got notified. It says John James, welcome to Weirdo Status. So cool. So I don't know. I'm going to show you guys what I see on my end. I don't know if this is going to work. So here's my live stream. Can you guys see this? Oh, it's not working. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. That was worth a shot. Just wanted to show you the screens on what I see on my side as my creator when you guys bring stuff through, but it's not. Sorry. Night, Tin Lizzie. Javes? Is that Javes? You love the Yukon. I grew up there. It's amazing. Yeah, and I hear it calling me some fierce because the Yukon's right here. Like, I am so close to the Yukon. It's ridiculous. But I can hear it calling me in a massive way. That's why next year is so up in the air for where I'm going to travel in the summer, because the Yukon's just screaming at me. I felt it this year, and I should have honestly went up to the Yukon this year instead of traveling through that side of Canada. I should just went up to the Yukon and save this cross Canada trip for this year, because there's some band gatherings I'd like to go to this year. And yeah. Stephanie, say what? I think you got Mark Gray. It has only been a month. Want to know the truth, Stephanie? I seen the same thing. I was looking at a video clip the other day. I'm like, how gray is this? It's going so gray. Look at, it's insane. Craziness. And I cut my hair today, so it's not so bad. But when it was like 2 inches longer this morning, it was looking like bad. That's all right. Shush, Stephanie. How can we mute you? I'm just kidding, Stephanie. I wouldn't mute you. So cool. When are you gonna get them tats colored in? Poppy Arnold, probably never. I am a black and white kind of guy, and I like the black and white and shading. It's just, I find the black, white, and shading very appealing. I don't know. I really like it. I don't think I'll ever do any colored tattoos. Amy, I am 45 years old. Old as shit. Not that old. Joseph, have you ever considered putting in a second fan, one that blows in, one that blows out for your air issue? No, Joseph, but if I would, I might put in a floor vent or something anywhere just to get some more in there. If I do put one in there, it'll just be one of those small, little, tiny 4-inch round ones. It doesn't even need to be a fan. It just needs to be a hole of some kind to bring air in. So technically, it doesn't have to blow and pull. It just has to be another hole so air does come through it. So yeah, I have pondered it, because honestly, my roof vent in my van is damn well useless. It doesn't work worth shit. Even in the summertime, if I'm trying to pull air out of here because it's hot, it doesn't work unless I open a door. So if I have to open a door to get that roof vent to work, I might as well not have the roof vent and just open the damn door like I did the first year in the van. You know what I mean? That's why I'm not really sold on it yet. So I think if you are going to get one, make sure you have a secondary source to pull air from besides your front windows, because your front windows won't work with the curtain shut. So think about that. Like if you have a pop-out window, you're gold. Gold. Good night, Coach. Sweet dreams, buddy. Is that weird to hear me say that? Sweet dreams, Coach. Darian, so what type of material you think about doing on the roof? Sorry, on the ceiling this time? Probably a vinyl. Probably like an automotive vinyl, whether it be like a textured one, like a pillowed one, so it's got like a little bit of a ripple texture to it, or just doing a straight, like just a boat seat vinyl, maybe with a bit of a texture on it of some sort. But it would just be simple and something I can wipe off, something I don't have to worry about splashing stuff on, like when I'm cooking, it'll just wipe right off. But it'll probably be a marine vinyl of some sort or an automotive vinyl. Right now, it's just a thought. I'm not sure, but I don't think I'd ever do the cloth again. Not saying that you should never do the cloth in your van, because this was like a $10 roof and it was awesome. But another thing that bugs me though is right back here. I don't know if you've ever seen it in a video. There's some red. There's a square right there, and it's got red around it. Well, that's where I marked out to put my roof fan originally. I put it up there, traced around it. Then I decided to put it in the front of my van. Excuse me, instead of the back of my van. So now I have this red marker on my roof like a dumbass. So it's there, it's permanent marker. But yeah, otherwise, I mean, I'd like to do it in a wipeable material, something that's simple and easy to clean. Puget Sound RV guy, floor vent to pull cool air in. I love the sound of that. And that's what I'm thinking, because the less holes you put in the roof, the less chance you have of a leak destroying your home. And that's the shitty thing about cutting holes in your roof, is that all it takes is a leaky roof vent. If it leaks around the roof vent, gets underneath here and soaks all on the inside, now you got to gut the roof out to fix it all up, because everything's going to be moist. If it got wet under here because of a leaky roof vent, it would go underneath here. It would go behind my walls. It would get down my walls. It would destroy everything. So I think if you can get away with putting holes in your roof, do it. Like if you have pop-out windows in your van, just use those with a great circulating fan and maybe a floor vent or something like that. But I mean, honestly, I think if you can avoid putting something in the roof, is a great idea. God, man, a leak would suck. Or do something that I'm probably going to do tomorrow. Get up there and make sure everything is sealed. You know, because your van does move. That's all you need is that lap sealant up there to like wreck. I like the floor vent idea, man. Good idea. Mike Wells, have I thought about a peel and stick floor tiles for the ceiling? No, I would not want to put anything on my roof that's peel and stick, for the reason that my van rocks, shifts, and moves all the time. And there's humidity issues. If it gets hot in the summer, the glue wants to give away because it's roasting and it all starts to fall down. I don't want to deal with a headache or hassle. I would rather put something up there that can actually secure to this with spray glue, maybe some buttons and some pins just to make sure it's in there good. But yeah, I don't think I would ever do anything peel and stick on the roof. That's just me though. I mean, you guys might live in different climates, different areas, or take your van into, like, I beat the shit out of my van sometimes. Like, this thing's down back alley roads, like back street roads, like down the gravel roads and stuff. I wouldn't need to see everything rock its way out of place. But you never know. They may stick super well. I might be just talking shit, so don't listen to me because I've never put them on my roof. So I'm just giving you, I would never do it myself. That wouldn't be a go-to anyway. Tim says, caution on the floor vent, could end up pulling an exhaust. That's why you get one of the vents like you have for the roof, for the floor, that has a little latch. You pull it up, you turn it, and it's open. And when it's done, you just shut it. Easy peasy. And you can buy them. They make the roof vents like that for them. They're like super cheap. I think they're like $90 or something like that. And you just put that on the floor and then you just shut it when you don't need it. Because there's a lot of times I wouldn't want an open roof vent in the floor anyway for, say, a rodent gets in here or some stupid thing. But it's nice to have one that you can shut. You know what I mean? Yeah, the exhaust thing's also another thing to think about, but you can't overthink everything, because if you overthink anything, you'll never do anything. So that stuff I'm not worried about. You just cover that situation in that time. But I wouldn't put an open hole by your exhaust and just leave it open forever, because then you're going to have a problem. That'd be so gross. Yeah, Puget Sound. Yeah, I know that static camper van has a floor vent and he swears by it. I think it's a great idea. I think I'm going to do that. I have never had a rodent in my van. And I know I've heard people say, oh, you're going to get mice in your van. I've never, ever have had a mouse in my van. Not that I've known of. Never had a box chewed or anything like that. Mind you, I also don't camp out in one spot forever. Like I'm there for the day and gone. So I don't know, maybe sitting in one spot for too long, maybe will attract things to it. I don't know, guys. I've never had a mouse in my van, let alone a spider. It's weird. Never had a spider in my van either. Or have I? Not one that was like memorable enough. And I don't like spiders, so I think I would remember that one. Spiders are your friend. I just don't. They're just creepy looking. I'm not a spider fan. I'm not scared of them. I just don't like them. That's not the kind of animal that I want to like have to remove from my home because I don't like to hurt animals. And removing a spider is like, how do you not hurt their million legs? Poppy, have I ever been to the US? Oh yeah, many times. We used to travel down to the US all the time. Like when I had my lowrider car, we used to go down to Portland, Oregon to the Lowrider Magazine car show. We used to go down to the lowrider shows in Vegas. Oh yeah, man. I've been down to the US tons and tons. I just haven't had any interest in the US lately. Hasn't really been an interest to me. I don't know why. I don't know if it's maybe the politics junk going on down there or everybody I hear that fights at the border all the time. Just, I've been down there so much. It's never been an interest. Now that I've got a chance to travel my own country, that's been my interest. I just want to travel Canada. I want to go see this country that I live in and see all of it before I start traveling down to the US. It's one of those things that if I were to die 2 years from now, and if I knew I got to see this entire country that I was born and raised in, I would be super pumped. So I'd like to go get that stuff done first. That's like just a personal thing for me. You know what I mean? Freedom Dove. Dang, you're still live. I know, 2 hours on the live stream. Insanity. That's pretty good, man. When I first started doing live streams, we were on these live streams for like 3.5 hours, man. They were pretty damn amazing. Run a vacuum hose under those curtains. There's still air gaps underneath those curtains, though, but not enough that I notice it pulls air. Because my windows are open right now, so I don't know if that would really work too much. One time I went 4 hours on a live stream. Could you imagine talking for 4 hours straight on a stream? Madness. I used to do that, man. We've had some fun live streams, though. Like today, man, I'm having a great time. Right now I'm hanging out with what? I got 332 people inside of my van. And I think today we had over 412 people inside of my van today. Because I consider you guys inside of my van. Make some tacos. I don't have anything in my van to cook. What do I have? Nothing really. I got soup. But pretty much just like I got the remaining food that everybody has in their van before they need to go get more groceries. So I got soup, mac and cheese, cereal, pasta. That's about it. No actual like substance food. I guess some of the soups in there look pretty good, but definitely need to go do a grocery haul. That's for sure. Doris the Caravan. Well, everybody, I think we're done. I'm closing out a live stream. We have 333 people on here. This just blows my mind, you guys. It's so amazing to have you guys here in my world and here with me every day. It makes doing this so damn fun. My van life would not be the same if it wasn't for this. Could you imagine van life without you guys? I don't know. I don't know what this life would be like if it was just me traveling alone with the dog and we're out just doing our daily thing without being able to share it with so many amazing people. Super rad. Anyway, you guys, thanks for watching our live stream today. Please hit that thumbs up button. Please subscribe. Subscribing is key right now. Let's get over that 50,000 mark, man. Share my channel on every van life forum you're on, every van life YouTube channel. Get in everybody's channels and just drop Density Van Life. Let's just get this over 50,000, man. Ah! What's with me and doing that lately? If you guys notice, I've done that in videos. I've been like, beast mode. Oh, Chrome, you're such a weirdo. All right, everybody. Thanks for being here. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the support. Thanks for all the time you spent here today, especially all of you that have been sitting here for over 2 hours with me. And I'm going to let you go. But what I'm going to do when I let you go is I'm going to go read all of these messages in here in the comments, all of them tonight. And I'm going to make a list of the great questions. And I'm going to record tomorrow a Q&A video of all the questions in here that I missed, and that is a promise. So you'll probably see this Q&A video in a couple of days. All right, you guys. If you love what we do, Patreon, of course, and then click that join button on YouTube if you don't want to go to Patreon. Both are beautiful places. I love you guys. Peace out. All right, now here's that awkward moment where I'm trying to find the button that says end live stream. Hold on, let me type something first. Yeah. Love you all. King Kong Chrome. That's hilarious. Algorithm. That's hilarious, man. King Kong Chrome. All right, we're done. Peace out. Oh, great. I hit the button. Now here I'm thinking it's over. And I forgot it says, are you sure you want to end this stream? Yes.